Mr. Douglas, I don't think you've met Alan Farmer here. I think you should meet him because he spent some time in this prison. I'd say the police and the department made a mess of it. Now, wouldn't you say that?
Well, of course, I'd have to check the records, but, well, I'd be surprised to find that what you say actually happened.
I'd be surprised to find any records at all, but that's not the point.
You see, the main reason for my visit today is to tell Mrs. Davidson that the department is prepared to pay for the removal of those tattoos.
That's great news.
Well, there you go, girls. All we had to do was ask.
Sorry, I was looking for Mrs. Davidson.
Oh, yes. I'm afraid you won't be seeing Mrs. Davidson again. There's her resignation.
What? I can't believe it.
Yes, well, it's true, I'm afraid. It was the only solution. As you know, things were becoming rather difficult here lately.
Erica's not the sort to walk out on a difficult situation. You sacked her, didn't you?
I can assure you that the final decision wasn't mine.
Oh, but it was the department.
Yes.
This is ridiculous. What happened in the dining room wasn't Erica's fault. Oh, for God's sake, what's the matter with the department?
If I were you, I wouldn't go around saying things like that, Mrs. Morris. Applications for the position are open at the moment. You could be considered yourself.
If you can fire someone of Erica's caliber, I doubt if an ex-inmate would be thought suitable.
All applications will be treated equally.
There was nothing wrong with the governor we had. I'm sorry, Mr. Douglas, but I think the whole thing stinks.
Get me Mrs. Powell on the phone.
Look at her. She looks like the cat that swallowed the crow.
Well, thanks a lot, Nola. We've missed the news.
So what? We got things moving around here, and that's all that matters. It wasn't all that hard either. Douglas came across like a lamb. She must have said that to shut us up.
Yeah, it did seem a bit strange.
Nope. All it needed was a bit of nous. You've just got to stand up to them and they'll back down every time.
Hey, love, how'd it go?
Terrific. Jeez, it was great seeing Alan again.
Oh, half your luck. I wish I had a spunk like that visiting me.
Yeah. Well, I reckon he missed me just as much as I missed him. So I was worrying for nothing.
See what I tell you? I knew it'd be all right.
You didn't have enough faith in him.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got Jude to thank for sorting it all out. That and giving me a chance to get me tattoos taken off.
What, for just asking Davo to get a program going?
No, she did more than that. Well, the department weren't going to do nothing. So she fronted Douglas with Alan, reminded him that he was the guy that got shoved into Wentworth by mistake.
You're kidding.
No. And then she suggested it'd make a real good story for the papers. That is, if they didn't come up with what she wanted.
Good old... No wonder Douglas didn't stick around to argue.
Yeah, I wish I'd have been there to see the old coot's face.
So your rave didn't do the trick after all, did it, McKenzie? You don't reckon? No, it was Jude who helped us. And you all must be crazy thinking banging on a few tables and asking to see Douglas would do anything. And anyone who thinks it can has to be bloody stupid.
I wouldn't shoot my mouth off too much if I was you, you dried-up old hag.
Don't you call me a dried-up
Shut
old
up,
hag.
bird brain. Bryant may have helped this time. But she's not inside, is she? We're the ones copping all the strife from the screws, and we're the only ones who can do anything about it long term. But it takes organisation. And I reckon there's only one person around here with the nous and the guts to stand up to them. And that's me. Anyone got any better ideas?
Brought an old pal in to see you. Caused a fair bit of trouble, this one. Not to mention the escort from Sydney and all that.
That sounds like Smith.
See, she doesn't hop over the wall again in a hurry, will you?
We'll see to it, all right. Stand on the line, Smith. Thank you. Your name is Beatrice Alice Smith, is that correct?
Yep.
Speak up.
Yes.
Yes, what?
I'll take over, Miss Ferguson. I know you have to finish that report for Mr. Douglas.
Suit yourself. Don't worry, officer. This one will be well taken care of from now on.
Good.
Well taken care of.
You're back, Smith. Enjoy your break?
Resisting arrest.
I want to see all available officers in the Governor's office straight away. See to it, Miss Ferguson.
Yes, Mrs. Powell.
Right, OB, let's get this over with. Why did you do it, B? I mean, you've always thought that escaping was pointless. I mean, you must have known they'd catch up with you sooner or later and bring you back here. And as for any chance of parole, would I say that's completely out of the question now? Oh, I suppose Mrs. Davidson ought to see me. You'll be sent for later. Are you all right? And as for your parole, well, I'd say that's completely out of the question now.
Well, as some of you are already aware, Mrs. Davidson resigned yesterday for personal reasons. No, well, sorry to lose her, but work goes on as usual.
I take it the position will be advertised in the Gazette. Or has the department already decided on a replacement?
No. It'll be advertised, and all senior officers may apply. In the meantime, I'll be taking over as acting governor. I've appointed Mrs. Morris as my deputy. I know you'll all give us your support. I think, though, the important thing at the moment is that we all work together on any difficulties that arise.
Well, I hope there'll be a few changes. Tighter security for a start.
No, not at the moment. We will continue with the restrictions recently introduced, of course.
I would have thought harsher restrictions were necessary under the circumstances, considering the fact we had a near riot.
As I said, matters will remain the same until I decide otherwise. What I'm asking for is cooperation from everyone. All right. Well, I don't think the women need to be told anything about this at the moment. So, thanks for your time. Back to duties.
The new chum must be a really bad bugger who got clapped in the pound first up. Our newspaper was flowers this morning. Is that because they'd written about her?
Just stop the talking, Birdsworth, and take the tray in.
All right, Miss Ferguson.
And make it snappy. No talking.
Whatever happened, love?
G'day, Lizzie.
I thought you would have been miles and miles away by now.
Birdsworth, out.
All right, Miss Ferguson, I'm just coming.
Enjoy your meal, Smith. Because it's not what you've become accustomed to, but you've got plenty of time to get used to it again, haven't you?
God, this is the last lunch I'll be having in this joint.
You're not going today, are you?
Tomorrow. It's not soon enough for me.
Lucky bugger. Wish it was me.
Look out. Here comes a tank.
There you go, Henley. Just watch it. The screws will be sniffing around.
Great. That'll make my last night fly.
Hey. I want a joint. They still $2.
Yeah, sure. You got the cash? I'll see you right.
Hey, everybody. They got Boo.
Well, who told you that?
I saw her. They got her in the pound.
So the bitch is back, eh?
She looks really down, Max. I hope she's all right. Fergo wouldn't even let me see her.
She's looking pretty compared to how she'll look by the time I've finished with her.
What are you on about?
That bitch stole my money, nearly $250. Some of it was your insurance money, remember?
Well, I never met her, but that's a pretty low-down thing to do.
Yeah, can't do much worse than steal off your mates.
He wouldn't do anything like that. You just wait till you hear her before you go sounding off McKenzie.
Oh, I will. Then I'll bash her.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. We'll make sure that you get rid of the likes of you.
You know, I still can't believe it. There was Ted Douglas calmly standing there telling me about Erica and then suggesting I apply for the post almost in the same breath.
Yeah, the whole thing's pretty off. I do feel sorry for her. However, that doesn't get rid of the fact that the job's now vacant.
Well, I might as well forget about it. I've never been one of Ted Douglas's favourite people.
It's not like you to give up so easily. God, I'd rather you or I got it than Ferguson.
Oh, well, you have got a point there.
Douglas was right about one thing, though. There has been far too much trouble around here lately. I've just sent for Smith. Now she's back, I'm determined there's not going to be any more.
Well, at least we know she won't be involved in the drug trafficking.
Yeah. Oh, that wouldn't look too bad, would it? If I could get rid of the dope trade.
Why don't you ask Smith to help you out?
Lag on the other women. God, you've got to be joking.
For drugs, she just might.
Come in.
Where's Mrs. Davidson? She on holidays or something?
I'm acting governor at the moment, Smith. Okay. We won't go into the details of the foolishness of your escape. I'm just anxious to see that there's no more trouble now you're back.
I'm not looking for any.
Mind you, there was some while you were away. Drugs seem to be very popular with the women at the moment, even more so than before you left. We're anxious to find out who's behind it.
Well, if you're expecting me to lag, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, Maxie.
You'd better show me your money if you're after your joint.
No, changed my mind. I don't want one no more.
Why not?
Just don't, that's all. Listen, Nola, I've done you 1 or 2 favours in the past, didn't I?
Get to the point.
Yeah. Well, I was sort of hoping you'd do me one. Like not letting on to be that I've been helping you out.
What's the matter? You scared she'll bash you round again?
No, it's just that... Well, I won't be much good to you if she knows. And you know what she's like about drugs. She'll be watching me like a bloody hawk.
I'll think about it.
Oh, come on, Nola. You know I ain't got much money, but what I got's yours if you don't say nothing.
Oh, you're making me cry. Okay, I'll be quiet. But you can forget about the dough. It'd only be chicken feed anyway.
Oh, Tar, really appreciate it.
That's one you owe me. Like you said, we can do each other favours. Here.
Oh, I don't know.
It's on the house. And you don't have to worry about Smith. She's still in the pound. I'll bet your dreams are sweeter than hers tonight.
You made a fool out of me, Smith. Sending me on that wild goose chase after Daniels and then walking out of here in my uniform.
Oh, leave me alone.
I suppose you thought it wouldn't matter. That you wouldn't be coming back. But you are back, Smith, aren't you?
Look, you're not going to get a fight out of me.
You've had it with the women, Smith. And with me.
Then why are you here? Come to bash me?
You'll keep, Smith. I can be very patient. a little chat about Smith.
Look, I've done what you wanted. I'm top dog now.
But that could change when Smith gets back among the women.
Why should it? I can supply them with happy dreams. That's what they want.
Only if I allow it. Now listen, I know Barker's your courier. I can grab him and cut off your supply any time I like.
Why the hell should you want to do that? I've done what you wanted.
But I want more, McKenzie. You see, I want Smith bashed. Very, very badly.
Good to see you back. Not in here, you know what I mean, but oh, I missed you something awful.
Yeah, I missed you too, love.
Thanks.
Yeah, it wasn't the same without you, Bea.
Sure wasn't. Some of us were a bit short of cash.
Oh?
Least of all I was. Couldn't pay out to the other women what I owed them. When you disappeared, $250 went with you.
Is that right?
Well, what do you know about it?
He doesn't know anything.
Shut up, old lady. Well,
I can see nothing's changed around here. I think I might give this one a miss. I've suddenly lost my appetite.
You all right, love?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, I reckon I'll have 40 winks. I feel a bit butcher's this morning.
There's been a lot of changes around here since you've been away, love.
Yeah, so I noticed.
Oh, I don't mean those things. It's Nola. She thinks she's top dog.
So I noticed.
I told her you'd soon bloody set her straight when you got back.
And why should I bother?
But Bea, she's selling dope. She's got this pusher who pretends he's a minister so he can get in here. Well, that's what I call sacrilegious.
You don't want to hear about it, Lizzie?
Most of the women are flying all the time, even ones who wouldn't usually do that.
Then they are bloody stupid and nothing has changed, and I don't give a stuff anymore.
That doesn't sound like you, love.
Listen, Lizzie, if they want to go chasing after the first person that offers them sweet dreams, then let them. I am sick to death of being nursemaid.
But
oh, that's nothing. Will you lay off, Lizzie?
That's why you went over the wall, isn't it, love? Because none of us would support you.
Yeah, one of the reasons.
You had a rough time out there, didn't you, love?
I don't know. Could have been worse. I got as far as Sydney.
Sydney? Beauty! You gave them a proper run for their money, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you see Dor?
Yeah. She's doing very well. She's got a good job.
Good old Dor. I'm glad she can make it. Oh, it must have been nice having a talk to her after all this long time.
Yeah. She's one of the lucky ones now.
Ah, Daniels and Henley laundry. And Henley,
Yes, Miss Ferguson?
get your things together before lunch. You're leaving this afternoon.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
Smith,
Here, Miss Ferguson.
laundry duties.
I'd like a word with you, Miss Ferguson. Won't take a moment.
we've still got something to settle, Smith. I want my cash. If I don't get it, you're in trouble. Real trouble.
Now stop playing the heavy. I'm not interested in being top dog. It's all yours.
It's all mine anyway.
Don't push your luck. And stop feeding Maxine dope. She shares my cell and I need my sleep.
I think she's only a little bit tired, Bea.
Oh, come off it, Lizzie. I didn't come down the last shower. She's out of it. Like half of the rest of the morons around here.
She's her own boss. If she's willing to buy, I'm willing to sell.
All right, you lot, what are you hanging around for? Got your assignments? Get to it.
Thought you'd be on the press.
It's occupied.
I know coming back here's been tough on you, Bea, but well, now you are back here. Don't you think you should be a little bit more positive? Try to do something to improve things?
Oh, come on, Mrs. M. Do what?
Well, you know what I mean. Help these women with the dope problem.
Why does everyone keep bugging me? They all go their own sweet way until things go wrong, then I'm expected to pick up the pieces.
You got help when you needed it, when you're on the outside. Doreen. Oh, yes, I know what the police report said.
The police report is correct. She had nothing to do with me. She's a damn good friend.
How's she coping?
Fine. She'll make it.
That's good. I wonder how many of these women will if they keep on the way they're going.
Not many.
That's right. Unless something's done, everyone needs help at times, Bea. Especially when they think they don't.
If you lot are going to keep working in slow motion, the screws are going to realise what's going on, I reckon.
Oh, you get up and back here like a bloody broken down record.
Ah! Oh, my finger!
What's the matter? Oh, God, can you get it out? Oh, show me. I'll wrap this around its screwed. Come on.
What's going on in here?
Oh, she caught her finger, Miss Ferguson.
All right, Henley, get outside. I'll take you to the sister.
God, I'm getting out of this hole today.
All right, the rest of you get back to work. You're one short now, and all this stuff's got to be out by lunchtime.
This poor kid on her last day, too.
Wouldn't have happened if she hadn't been half stoned. If you lot don't stop taking this junk, there are going to be more accidents. Only next time it'll be bloody sight worse.
So everything's under control, is it, Mrs. Powell?
Yes, things seem to be running very smoothly. I've appointed Mrs. Morris as my deputy.
Morris? I would have thought Miss Ferguson would have been a better choice.
Oh, well, there's been a lot of speculation about her lately. What with the insurance scheme and the drug running, that sort of thing.
It was just speculation. As you say, we had no proof of anything.
Surely it's far better to be cautious.
No, I disagree. Miss Ferguson is a very efficient officer. She would have coped with the job, I'm sure.
I did understand I could appoint anyone I wanted.
Yes, of course. After all, it is only temporary.
Yes.
All right, Mrs. Powell, I'll let myself out. Oh, you will let me know if anything goes wrong, won't you?
Of course, Mr. Douglas.
Ah, Miss Ferguson.
Mr. Douglas.
Now, I take it you will be applying for the governorship?
Ah, yes, I've been working on my application.
Good. Very good. Well, you make sure you send it in, because, I have a feeling you've got a very good chance.
Why aren't you sitting with your mate? She looks like she needs a friend.
She's got mates. I reckon she wants to be on her own, that's all.
Yeah, she wants to be on her own, all right, so she can work out how to take the fun out of living for us.
It'd take more than that to beat me at my game.
Good day, love. Did you hear what happened to Di?
I haven't had a chance to catch up on all the gossip, Lizzie, and I'm not particularly interested.
No, I mean just now in the laundry. She was working on the sewing machine, see? And her finger got stuck and the needle went right through it. God, I nearly passed out.
You should better be more careful on the outside. Can't go mucking around with those machines.
No, it's mucking around with the dope that's doing it. That McKenzie ought to be strung up for what she's doing.
Well, what they do about it is their problem, not mine.
It's not just Di, Bea. You don't know how bad things are getting.
Look, I'm keeping out of this one, Lizzie. And I can just imagine the thanks I'd get if I did want to interfere. Just lay off me, will you?
Somebody's got to do something. I'm getting really worried. I mean, Di was lucky. She only got her finger stuck. But next thing you know, all the heavy stuff will be coming in. And before you can say jackknife, somebody end up dead like that little Donna did. Well, if no one else is going to do anything, I will.
Oh, don't be crazy. What can you do?
I'll lag to the schools about that fake great bloody reverend and get him arrested. That's what I'll do.
Come on, you know what happens to laggers, Lizzie?
Yeah, well, I can't just sit there and watch, can I? I mean, somebody has to do something.
Hey, Wrinkles. You'd better watch your blood pressure there, or else you'll need to take some downers. In fact, I'll order you some. Got to look after all God's children.
Shut your bloody big mouth, McKenzie.
OK, Lizzie, you're on. But just sit tight. I'll think of a way of fixing her little red wagon.
Oh, hello, Mr. Barker. What brings you here?
Well, I'd like to see Nola McKenzie, if possible. I had a spare half hour and decided to put it to good use.
Oh, I've got a feeling you're going to need a lot more than half an hour.
True. But Rome wasn't built in a day, Mrs. Morris. We all have to start somewhere.
I suppose so. Although I do get the impression that Nola McKenzie isn't particularly interested.
It's not unusual for people to hold back at first, especially if they don't know you. These things take time.
And that's one thing there's no shortage of around here.
With a little patience and a good book to help, I'm sure I can gain her interest.
Well, I wish you luck. I think you're going to need it. Now, if you just sign in, I'll take you through.
You mean you made a special visit just to see me? That's real nice. I'm flattered.
Yes? I thought it was worth another try.
I think you've picked the wrong person to try and convert, though, preacher. I don't know why you bother.
You could say I'm addicted to my work, Miss McKenzie. I'm always hopeful of gathering another lost lamb to the fold. Now, I've underlined a verse in the book of Samuel that I thought you might read and think about until my next visit.
Oh, that's a load of old crap. You blokes must wear your collars too tight. Affects your brain.
Good day, Rev. Fancy you wasting your time to come and see us.
Hey, that's a really nice-looking Bible. Reminds me of one we had kicking around the house when I was a kid. You mind if I have a look?
The preacher and me were in the middle of a private conversation, so rack off, Smith.
I wouldn't dream of interrupting such an important Bible session.
Seems to be the problem here.
Mackenzie here seems to think she's the only one who's allowed to talk to the Rev.
I said the preacher and me were in the middle of a private conversation.
Mr. Barker did come specifically to see Mackenzie, B.
Well, it's just the other women I'm thinking of, Mrs. M. A few of them could do with a bit of enlightening. Hey, Mr. Barker, why don't you start some Bible classes? You never know, you might make a few converts. What do you say, Rev?
I'm sure Mr. Barker would be only too pleased to start a Bible reading class. That's, of course, if there was a genuine interest.
Well, you can count on Lizzie and me for starters, and I know you'll get a few other takers, won't they, ladies?
Yeah, when can we start, Mrs. M? I get very mixed up with me Sodoms and Begorras.
Well, you could start after work tomorrow, if you like. Of course, that's unless you're got something else on.
Tomorrow? Oh, yes, I think that should be all right.
Right, we'll arrange it on your way out.
We'll see you tomorrow then, Mr. Barker. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. We'll have plenty of questions for you. Shouldn't be a dull moment.
See you later, Rev. And you will say a little prayer for me tonight, won't you? Eh?
Well, that's great. What am I going to do now? I know as much about the Bible as you do about bloody heart transplants. The screws will be onto me the minute I open my mouth.
They'll be onto you even quicker if you don't show up. I'm sure you've bluffed your way out of worse than this before. You'll just have to loosen that tight white collar and let something into that little pea brain of yours.
I wish he was a real reverend. I really enjoy Bible classes. There's some really lovely stories, B, that'd make you cry.
How well up on the Bible are you, Lizzie?
Oh, I'm a bit rusty these days, but I'm not too bad on me hymns. Why?
Well, because by this time tomorrow, Mackenzie's precious pusher is going to be squirming from his dog collar down. He'll wish he never clapped eyes on a Bible.
Yeah, he better pray for a miracle for this one, the rotten imposter.
We've got to do some homework. I wonder where they keep the Bibles in this joint.
I'll see you tomorrow then, Miss McKenzie.
Yeah, can't wait.
I'll take you back to reception if you're ready, Mr. Barker.
Did you get it? Great. Can I buy a joint now?
Not now. I'm selling them in my cell later. You can come and get one then.
OK. Listen, how long do you reckon you'll be able to keep coming in?
Oh, that all depends. I'm a very slow learner.
You must be making a fortune out of this, Nola.
Yeah, and I'll need every cent. It may take a while, but as soon as I've got enough stashed away, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah? How?
I don't know yet, but when I go, it'll be for good.
I bet that's just what Bea thought and they brung her back.
I'm talking about doing it properly, not in some half-assed amateur way like Smith's pathetic little effort. When I walk out of here, it'll be for keeps. They won't have a hope in hell of getting me back.
Good, have a look at you. You look half dead.
I'm okay. Just didn't sleep too good last night, that's all.
Well, how can you expect to sleep if you keep doping yourself up at every opportunity?
Oh, lay off, will you, Bea? I feel bloody awful.
I'm not surprised with all the drugs you rely on to get you through the day.
I don't rely on them. They just make this dump easy to bear, that's all.
Oh.
Look, leave me alone. I just want to go to sleep.
You just listen to Bea. She knows what she's talking about.
Look, Lizzie, I know how Bea feels about drugs, but she can't stop people from doing what they want to do. It's their own choice.
Oh, and what sort of choice did Donna have when she shot herself full of heroin that was cut with battery acid?
Yeah, and Sally Lee. You didn't know her, but she tried to go cold turkey and then she hung herself in her own cell.
Is that the sort of choice you want for yourself?
Yeah, well, Smack's different. I never touched the stuff.
Oh, smack speed, it's all the bloody same. The weak ones end up on a slab in the morgue and the pusher moves on to the next poor bastard. And they're the ones I want to see wiped out. Not stupid kids like you and Donna who don't know any better.
Yeah? Well, you don't have to worry about me. Because I can take it or leave it. And I haven't touched nothing for ages anyway. Now will you let me sleep?
Oh, I watch it, you silly old cow. Sorry, love. Oh, God, my old tick. I rushed all the way back from the workshop. Now, have I got news for you lot? Well, it better be bloody good after that entrance.
Don't tell me the freak finally cracked a smile.
No, this is real news. Mrs. Davidson's got the bullet.
Who told you that?
Maggie down the workshop when I was collecting the dirty aprons and things.
Oh, Bull, what would she know?
Oh, well, she heard it from Jude, so it's got to be true.
Oh, knock me down with a feather.
Mrs. Davidson sacked, what for?
I don't know. She didn't tell her.
Yeah? Well, who cares why? Good riddance, I reckon.
What would you know, you cheeky little twerp? Mrs. Davidson was a good governor. She was really nice to me and I loved her and I'm really sad to see her go.
Yeah, well, for someone on the other side, she was okay. Besides, at least she was fair.
Yeah, well, I reckon we should do something about it. We can't just sit by and watch her go.
Like what? Strike or something?
Oh, no. Couldn't we get up a petition or something?
Oh, what would be the point? If they've decided it and they've made up their minds, a piece of paper from us isn't going to change it.
So that's what Ferguson was on about, talking about changes around here. It all makes sense now.
I wonder who's going to take Mrs. Davidson's place.
Probably Po-Face. She's next in line.
Not for long. They'll just use her until they can get a full-time replacement. And the way the freak's been carrying on, I reckon she thinks she's got the job all sewn up.
Oh, they couldn't. God help us.
Excuse me. Oh, I got an appointment with Mr. Thomas. I wonder if you could tell me where I could find him.
She's probably in the dairy section if you just go down the second aisle to the back of the shop.
Thank you very much. Mr. Thomas, I'm Judy Bryant.
Oh, Miss Bryant. How are you?
Sure, thanks.
If these double shifts keep up, I'll have to rent out my flat. Here, give this to Mrs. Powell, will you, please?
Good afternoon, ladies.
Oh, hello, all ready for your first lesson?
Yes, all prepared. What about the women? They haven't had a change of heart, have they?
No, you've got a few takers.
Can't for the life of me think what they imagine they're going to get out of it.
Well, let's hope I'm a good salesman, Miss Ferguson. I thought I'd start the women off on these. They're nice and simple.
Ah, well, you're on the right track there.
Fine. Look, you are a bit early. The women are still at work, but I'll take you through to the recreation room and you can wait there.
Thank you. See you again, Miss Ferguson.
Oh, hey, Mrs. M. What did I hear about Mrs. Davidson? Rumours going around that she's being fired.
Well, what exactly have you heard?
Just that she's being replaced. Is it true?
Yes, it is, B. But I wouldn't try and take any action if I were you. The department's still extremely tight-lipped over that sitting in the dining room. So just stay out of trouble, woman.
Not to worry, Mrs. M. I've got more important things to think about.
All right, ladies, will you quieten down, please?
Mr. Barker's here to start the Bible class. Now, he's a very busy man and he hasn't got all day.
Bible class? Oh, I'm not wasting me time with that crap.
Me neither.
Sure, just what you need after a hard day at the office.
No one's forcing you to stay. If you're not interested, get back to your cells and let the others get on with it.
Don't you worry, Rev. We're interested. We want to hear what you got to say. Don't worry about those rotten heathens.
Right. Now, I thought we'd start today's lesson with a reading from one of my own favourite passages from the Bible. It's Corinthians chapter 2, verse 5. That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God.
Well, thanks very much, Mr. Thomas. I'll get her to come in and see you on Thursday.
Yes, it's lovely meeting you, Miss Bryant. I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Here we are. Thank you, sir. After all that, I forgot what I came in for. Excuse me, madam. I'll have to check your bag. But what for? I told you I didn't buy anything. I'm sorry. It's still rules. Sorry, I forgot all about the ham. I'm only half with it today. Oh, no, don't. I mean, I haven't got the money to pay for it. I think I'd better call the manager.
I'll pay for it. Just put it on my stuff. There you go.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. But
I've always loved the apostles myself. Do you reckon that Paul was Jesus' favourite apostle? I always had a sneaking feeling that he was.
Paul? No. I think Jesus loved all of them equally. He didn't have any favourites as such.
Not even Paul?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, I suppose it's just as well, because Paul wasn't even an apostle.
Mr. Barker, I've always been stumped by Satan in the Bible. Now, it says here...
Excuse
the
me,
Lord,
ladies. We really should move on. We're running out of time.
Oh, let's have a bit of a sing-song. I miss all my singing from the good old salvos. Let's sing my favourite hymn, the 23rd Psalm. You start it off, and we'll all join in.
I'm sorry I ran out on you like that. They were all staring at me.
Oh, that's all right, love. It must have been very embarrassing for you.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot. I'd have been in a real mess if it hadn't been for you.
Well, I was happy to help, huh?
I suppose the manager would have called the police. I don't know, I've never done anything like this before.
Yes, I didn't take you for a professional. Hard times, huh?
Look, I better be going. I just wanted to thank you. There aren't many total strangers that would have done what you did. Look at me, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Denise Tyler.
Hi, I'm Judy Bryant.
Well, thanks again, Judy. I'll pay you back.
Look, forget about the money.
No, I will as soon as I can.
Look, just don't worry about it, but I'm going to give you my address. It's on this envelope. If you ever need any help, you get in touch with me.
Thanks, but I don't want to be any more trouble to you.
It's no trouble. I run a halfway house for women. That's what we're all about, helping people in trouble.
Well, I'll be in touch to pay you back anyway.
Well, ladies, we've had questions from all parts of the Bible today. If you just concentrate on Genesis for our next lesson, I'm sure we'll all make better progress.
He said he was in his final year.
Well, that's what we were told.
Doesn't even know the 23rd Psalm. I'm not much of a Christian, but at least I know that.
So you're thinking what I am. Just stay here and make sure there's no trouble. I won't be long.
Hey, look, we got...
Ah, pretty pictures too.
Not so fast. It'll cost you $50.
Here, I can have mine.
Oh, come off it, you can keep it.
There you go.
What am I going to do with 6 acid trips on a scripture card?
Oh, thank you, Tammy. Love, I've nearly got a set now. Thank
Now
you.
that's what I call some picture.
Thank you very much. You're getting very religious all of a sudden, aren't you?
Right, thank you.
Carole, find John Barker's card, please. I need the name of the vicar and the phone number of the church he's associated
She
with.
needn't do that. I've already checked with the local parish. John Barker left for Africa a month ago to work as a missionary.
Oh, well, in that case, just notify the police.
I've already done that. They're on their way.
Would you mind telling me what's going on?
Don't worry, I won't be keeping you long. Do you have any means of proving your identity?
My identity? I don't understand. I've already told you my name's John Barker and I'm affiliated with the local parish. You can call them if you have any further questions.
We have. John Barker left last month for Africa.
Well, all I can say is someone's made a mistake somewhere along the line. I'm not due to leave for Africa until next month.
Oh, I see. If you knew you were leaving, why were you so keen to become involved in Wentworth?
I thought it would help with my training. A chance to put into practice what I've been studying all these years.
Inspector Grace, Mrs. Powell.
Mrs. Powell.
Inspector.
Mrs. Morris. Inspector Grace. Well, now, John Patrick Forbes. I had an idea I might run into you again.
Forbes?
Yes, Mrs. Powell, Forbes. We've had our eye on him for some time. Suspected drug dealer. If you finish with him, I'll take him down to the station for questioning.
You can have him, Inspector. Take him down to reception. Wait there. Would you assemble all available officers for an immediate cell search, please, Meg? I'll be along as soon as I can.
Right away.
We'll see how you go with your search. It's not often as simple as that, as you must realise. Hiding small quantities of drugs in a large place like this is pretty easy. Anyway, let me know how you get on. If you don't find anything, I'll get the dog squad in. They'll find it.
Great. Thanks, Inspector. I'll do that.
You lagging bitch, Smith. You put them onto him. When I get through with you, you're going to wish branding was back in fashion.
I don't know what you're talking about, McKenzie. Why don't you rack off?
You're a thieving cow, Smith, that sucks up to the screws for what you can get out of them. Bugger your mates, eh? So long as you're all right.
Oh, just bugger off, will you? You can't prove any of that. You're just trying to make me...
Cut it out, Lizzie. Just leave it.
Oh, God, anyone would think we were blooming criminals. Don't you bend those. I want to stick them up over me bed. Hey, watch my ticklish spots.
Nothing. All right, there's nothing in this section. If the other officers have had no luck, I'll take up Grace's offer and bring the dogs in, get this lot back to their cell, then report to me.
Righto, everybody, move back quickly. Come on, back to yourselves.
Oh. Hell, wouldn't you think they'd clean up after them?
Will you just look at this? What do they think? Oh, I'm hiding margarina in me bloomers.
Well, you've got to confess there's plenty of room in those bloomers, Lizzie.
Yeah, well, they were looking long enough, so wherever Nola was hiding the stuff, it must be good.
I heard Tammy say that Bowface was getting the dog squad in. Do you reckon they'll be able to sniff it out?
Dogs? Bloody hell!
What's the matter with you? Are you hiding something? Because if you are, you're going to be in strife.
Me? Nah, of course not. I just want to know where she stashed it, because she doesn't seem too worried.
Where's Smith?
She's not here.
I can see that. I'm asking where she's gone.
How would we know?
Could be under the bed.
When I catch up with her, she'll find herself in bed for as long as I can keep her there. That's the only way to handle laggers and thieves.
Bee's never thieved or lagged in her life. She's got more decency in her little finger than you have in the whole of your body.
Is that right?
Yeah. And what's more, she's on to you, so you'd better just watch it.
I'll bet I know where she is. Come on. And bring Prune Face with you. It's about time she found out what sort of mate she hangs around with and what happens to them.
You leave her alone!
Well, well, well. What have we got here? You're not only a lagger and a thief, but you're stupid too. I've got all the proof I want now, haven't I, Wrinkles?
Oh, what do you want about?
There's only 2 people in this prison who knew about that hiding place. Me and the person who stole my money. I knew that if I waited long enough and was patient, I'd catch you at it, Smith. Well, get this, lady. Nobody steals from Nola McKenzie and gets away with it, ever.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together.